Hello, I'm Denise this morning on channel 31,914 and 4. Today's top story is about a huge earthquake that happened a little bit over an hour ago. Let's take a look at what's happening in San Diego right now. Hazel?
Good afternoon, Denise. I'm standing right outside of San Diego. This area is the most affected out of all San Diego. Scientists have named this earthquake Asun Diego. Let's talk to a real survivor in the area. Hello, Monica. How are you and your family doing?
We're doing okay. My one-story house collapsed behind me, as you can see. My daughter, Jewel, is in there, so we don't know what to expect or how hurt she is.
How is your daughter Jewel doing? My body hurts a little, but I think I'm okay. Thank you. How's the rest of your family doing?
My son is complaining, but I think he's okay. Would you like to meet him?
Sure. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm just scared of the dark.
That's good that you're okay. Denise, have the scientists named the number of earthquake on the Richter scale?
Yes, Hazel. Scientists have confirmed that this earthquake is a number 10 on the Richter scale. This means that it's 32 times the amount of energy of a number 9 earthquake on the Richter scale. Hazel, what kind of damage have you seen in the local San Diego?
Well, Denise, I've seen lots of damage. All 3 types of seismic waves, primary, secondary, and surface, have reached this area. Let's talk to our witness, Monica. When did you start feeling the earthquake?
Well, Hazel, the primary waves reached here about 2:30 p.m. today. The shaking occurred for about 6 minutes.
Wow, that sounds like a terrifying experience. Let's go back to Denise to see what other types of information.
Thanks, Hazel. Scientists have discovered that this earthquake occurred along a divergent band. This means that the plates are pulling apart and that the earthquake occurred along a normal fault. Hazel, can you explain to us what a normal fault is?
Sure, Denise. A normal fault is where the blocks move up and relevant to each other. Let's talk to our witness to see what kind of after effects she has seen. Monica?
I've seen many after effects, some that have been collapsed buildings and fires. Other effects of an earthquake are liquefaction, aftershock, and tsunamis. Go.
Wow, sounds like a horrific earthquake. Do you know any ways to reinforce the building structure?
I do actually. Some ways to reinforce the building are cross braces, shear wall, shear core, a moat, a base isolator, and fastening a foundation to the building. Go.
Wow, sounds like a horrific earthquake. Do you know any ways to reinforce the building structure?
I do actually. Some ways to reinforce the building are cross braces, shear wall, shear core, a moat, a base isolator, and fastening a foundation to the building.
You sure know a lot about earthquakes. How do you know all of this stuff?
Thanks. I am a science teacher. My greatest inspiration is Miss Hamilton, my 7th grade science teacher.
That explains why you know a lot about them. And Miss Hamilton is quite an inspiration. Back to you, Denise.
Thanks, Hazel. Scientists have learned that the epicenter took place in the middle of San Diego. The epicenter is the point on Earth's surface directly above the focus. Hazel, what is the focus?
The focus is the point on the ground where the rocks first start to move. Let's see if our survival knows how scientists find the epicenter.
To find the epicenter, scientists must find the difference between the arrival times of primary and secondary waves at 3 different seismic stations. They then use the time difference to determine the distance of the epicenter from the station. Finally, scientists draw a circle around each station, with the radius corresponding to the epicenter distance from that station. The point where all 3 circles meet is the epicenter.
Thank you, Monica, for that amazing fact. Now, Monica mentioned seismic stations. Hazel, can you tell us what those are?
A seismic station is where a bunch of seismographs are.
Thanks, Hazel. Now, a seismograph is an instrument that constantly records ground movements. Seismographs show earthquakes. Can our survivor tell us how many kinds of seismographs there are?
There are 2 different types. One goes up and down, the other goes side to side.
Thanks, Monica. Denise, can you explain to us how up and down seismographs work?
It works by a heavy weight hanging from a spring. The weight barely moves as the spring absorbs movements. A pen is attached to the weight and records the movements or changes between the ground and the weight. Hazel, can you tell us how a side-to-side seismograph works?
Side-to-side seismographs heavy weight hanging from a wire. The weight remains almost as still as the ground moves back and forth underneath it. A pen is attached to the heavy weight records the movement. Now let's talk to our witness, Monica. What are some warning signs that an earthquake may occur?
Some signs that an earthquake is about to occur is tilts or changes in the elevation of the ground, slow movements or stretching in rock, and the development of small cracks in Earth's surface.
Be alert for all of those signs. Back to you, Denise.
That's all the time we have for today. Until next time, be safe and protect yourself from all the collapsed buildings. See you tomorrow on channel 31,914 at 4.
Hey, is Brian
Thanks,
Richardson
Hazel.
down there? Oh. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh!